Hey guys, finally we are going to do a very deep dive budget breakdown. And in this breakdown, we will see if we can also talk about some companies that will benefit from each and every ministry of the budget breakdown, right? Now, our team took a lot of effort, lot of time to do this. So I will also share this entire document with you. To our community members as well. So please give us some love and let's go through this document. You will see how deep we've gone into this, right? So first things first, what is the major expenditure item? So it was very shocking this time because defense was number two and the number one expenditure that was the maximum was transport. And we will go deep into it and I will show you where transport is coming in as well, right? But defense is number two. Just keep that in mind. So let's look at it one by one. When we look at the agriculture space, the budget has gone from 1,27,000 crores to 1.3 lakh crores, which is a rise of 2.56%. And we went through the entire budget document, which was 350 pages. And over here, we also highlighted the increases in the budget. So the increase is in something called Krishnati Yojana, which is going from 8,000 crores to 11,200 crores. But the overall budget for the central sector schemes has gone up pretty much over there as well, right? Centrally sponsored schemes has also gone up. So this is in the agriculture space, and the companies that can do well over here are producers, right? So this is Manorama Industries is doing well, nut companies is doing well, farm equipment like Escort Kubota will do very well. So these are some companies who are in that agriculture space should do really well. Then we had a section on atomic energy. Now, again, this is very interesting because India was not very big on atomic energy, but here we have sanctioned two projects. One is BARC. Their budget went from 1,100 crores to 1,800 crores, Baba Atomic Research Center, and nuclear power projects have also started kicking in. Now, this was actually started last year. Giving you some context, BHEL has to now do something called SMRs, which is small modular reactors. Now, small modular reactors are becoming slightly famous in US for sustained energy, and BHEL has been tasked to find out who can create SMRs in India. This is not a tomorrow theme. This will take some time. But these are the companies that are currently benefiting from that if this theme plays out, right? Next, we have the Ministry of Ayush or Ayurveda, which is 4,400 crores, had an increase of 10%, as you can see, from 3,900. So from 4,000 crores, it went to 4,400 crores, and that went up by 10%. The beneficiary here would be a company called Gina Seco because they have hospitals for Ayurveda itself. Then we have fertilizer subsidy. Here, again, if you see urea subsidy is pretty much the same, but nutrient-based subsidy saw a very good increase, right? And over here, we will see companies like MB Agro, which has been giving 2 quarters back-to-back good result, Coromandel International and Paradeep Phosphates, which is also doing I think, a merger, right? So these are some companies that are doing well. Coming to defense, now this is very interesting. Please pay attention. Defense has got a 21% increase in their entire budget. Now, what all has increased over here? Let me show you. Number one, R&D has increased a lot. It's gone from 14,900 crores to 17,000 crores. And R&D, which is mainly given to, let's say, DRDO, is to find out new age equipments in the world of defense, right? So this is very good. The entire budget went from 1.8 to 2.19 only on these things. This is capital outlay for defense services. The other budget for defense, which leads up to 5 lakh crores, is usually the manpower expense, right? Then land has got a 20% increase. As you can see here, land had 1,000. Now it has 1,200 crores. So land warfare has increased. Aeronautical warfare, which is aircraft and aero engines, from 48,000 crores, it has gone to 63,000 crores. That means we are going to be buying a lot of aircrafts. Sadly, nothing is coming from India. We will be buying from Russia, or we will be buying from France, or we will now most likely buy F-35s from US as well, right? One very interesting thing to note here, this is why we love going into these documents. This was page number 47. Heavy and medium vehicles, which was 3,600 crores, is now going to 4,500 crores. Now, who sells heavy and medium equipment to the government of India? They are companies like Ashok Leyland and Bharat Forge and all of this, right? So Ashok Leyland and Force Motors are the two companies that actually sell all these heavy equipments or heavy these tanks that actually take these big, machines that actually take all these missiles on top of them. So that we have seen an uplift. Other equipments goes up from 63,000 to 82,000, but this is very vague. We don't know what is here. What has not done well is Navy fleet. So a lot of talk was there. Remember that we will GRSC, Musdog, all of these will get a massive budget. They've not actually got a budget. It's the same budget. They've not increased it at all. In fact, here they have reduced the naval dockyard projects quite well, right? 150 crores has been reduced. Projects of army has gone from 335 crores to 89 crores, so they've reduced the budget there. But special projects, which you and me don't know, has gone up by 200 crores. So all in all, if I had to show you, naval fleet, naval dock is flat, other equipment up 30%, heavy medium vehicles 25%, aircraft 31%, and land 20%. So these are some very interesting things all of you need to look at. And these are the companies that will benefit: HAL, Ashok Leyland, Bharat Forge, Force Motors, drone and radar companies, right? Coming to Department of Pharmaceuticals, here we had the Jan Aushadhi scheme. So the Jan Aushadhi scheme shockingly actually reduced the budget. See this? Went from 350 crores to 200 crores. What went up was the promotion of research and innovation in pharma med tech. Okay, because we import a lot of med tech right now. So this is where we are now spending more money. Then we started the Biopharma Shakti and the chemical parks, 500 crores each. And I hear the winners would be Biocon, Laurus Labs, Entero, Polymedicure, chemical companies like SRF, Deepak Nitrite, Navin Fluorine. These are all very big players in the world of chemical. Now, very interesting here. Ministry of Coal had a 626% increase from a small base. But if you see here, scheme for promotion of coal and lignite gasification went from 300 crore budget last year to 3,500 crores. Back to traditional energy, right? So a huge increase for the Ministry of Coal. So we need to see how this plays out. Interest payments, which is what India pays, has gone up by 10% to 14 lakh crores right now. No benefit for us. The lesser this is, the better for us. We are borrowing more and more. Now comes to a topic that everyone loves, because when you go through these things, you want to know where your tax money is going into. So we come to the freebies section. Just look at the volume of this. The Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. The budget is 2,27,429 crores. Right now, if I start comparing this to all the others, it is like insane. The amount of freebies that we give in our country is massive, because our semiconductor budget actually is only 1,000 crores. AI budget is non-existent, but this is the budget we have for the Anna Yojana. Now, another thing that you should see down here, there was a Minegra program that has now been reduced, and we have started a new program called G Ram G Rozgar Ajivika Mission. So it's a Rozgar program where we give, again, education to people. Not education. We give jobs to people, free jobs, right? That has now gone from 0 to 95,000 crores. And Minerga has gone from 86,000 to 30,000. So basically 1.2 lakh crores has gone here as well, right? So it's crazy. And I don't even want to go into the other ones. These are all anyway there, Awas Yojanas and all that. But these are the places, almost 3 lakh crores. The highest one has gone into these two programs as well. Taxpayer money. Okay. Chalo, coming to Ministry of Electronics and IT. See, this is why I don't like it, because now the Ministry of IT has gone down by 10%. We should be pushing this up. But either way, Ministry of IT has gone down by 10%. The budget for semiconductors, which was 7,000 crores, the actual utilization was only 4,300 crores. And now they're saying we will do 8,000 crores. India Semiconductor Mission gets 1,000 crores only. PLI, which is product linked incentive schemes, which should be more to encourage people, is only 1,500 crores. Electronic components manufacturing scheme is also 1,500 crores, right? But the winners here would be Dixon, EMS, CG Power, whole semiconductor value chain, cooling systems. All of them will actually start winning here. Coming to fisheries saw a flattish budget, nothing great. Avanti Feeds would do well, but because of the US deal, Avanti Feeds usually does shrimp exports, and they will actually do really well over here. Animal husbandry and dairy saw a good budget increase, where we had Rashtriya Gokul Mission go up by 800 crores and an entrepreneurship development program that got 500 crores more. So again, here Hatsan Agro, Heritage, Dodla Dairy are the winners, but Amul is the real winner over here, right? Which is unlisted. Now coming to Hudco, which is housing, affordable housing. So this actually had a decrease in the budget, 85,000 crores. They didn't even spend it last year properly. This is basically affordable housing, which never came properly, right? Some of it came, not all of it came. Coming to pharma, again, as I told you, medical devices, Department of Health has gone up quite a bit. And again, pharma, hospitals and medical devices companies will see a very good profit over here. Drinking water, the biggest non-beneficial thing. So there was something called Jal Jeevan Mission last year. It had got 67,000 crores in Jal Jeevan Mission. The actual spending from the government for Jal Jeevan Mission was only 17,000 crores. It was 50,000 crores short of the budget. Now they've said again we will spend 67,000 crores, but nothing happens in this, right? But the winners here are usually Ion Exchange, VA, Wabag, but these things never did well at all. That is a sad part. Mining, this is something new that came in. So very good for Coal India, NMDC, Vedanta, GMDC. In fact, today there was a news that NMDC is going to start doing rare earth mining. And this got 3,800 crores. From 3,000 crores, it went up to 3,800 crores. And we believe this will be a rising trend going forward. Coming to heavy industries, this is again very important. The PMI E-Drive, okay, which is basically for innovation vehicle enhancement, has gone from 4,000 to 1,500. It's been reduced quite a bit. But the PLI scheme, production linked incentives for automobile sector, went from 2,800 to 5,900. Very big positive that now 6,000 crores of PLI is coming for autocomp manufacturing. That is why I said that auto is in a very good space right now, right? These are very good for companies like Sona, BLW, Sansera, Ace, Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, SML. All of these companies will do well. Now, coming to renewable energy, I hope you're seeing how much effort we've put into this, right? It is quite insane. But yeah, let's go into this. I'll share this document with you also. So coming to renewable energy, so here we will see that solar grid went up very slightly, but Kusum scheme went up from 2,600 to 5,000, which is good. The PM Surya Ghar Muft Bijli, which is the free Bijli, has gone from 20,000 to 22,000 crores. My God. And then nothing else has actually pretty much gone up. Everything else is flat. Green energy, hydrogen has gone from 600 to 600. So there is no actual push in hydrogen as well. And that is why we don't see much change there. The company that can win are PSPs, which is pump storage. Pumped companies will win. Solar companies might win, but nothing fancy. Nothing too crazy over here. Petroleum, natural gas has gone up 57%. India is looking to become a very good importer of LNG. We want to substitute that with petrol, diesel. We're waiting for LNG prices to fall down by 30-40%, and that is happening slowly in the world because of oversupply. And we will be basically importing a lot of LNG through our Dahej terminal, right? So if you see here, direct benefit transfer, LPG has gone from 1,500 to 1,500. It's remained the same. What's increased is this one-time grant to PSC OMCs, PSU, because PSUs lost a lot of money during this entire period. So that is why they got a huge grant again. Coming to ports and shipping, we all know who won in the ports. So we don't have to go too deep into it, but ports got a very good budget. Maritime Development Fund, 1,000 crores. Cargo Promotion Scheme, 30 crores. 250 crores for, again, shipbuilding. 500 crores again for shipbuilding. So very good for ports, right? Again, the winners are here below. Ministry of Power. So here we saw 37% increase in the expenditure, which is a good sign. Mainly the expenditure was in Reform Linked Distribution Scheme, RLDS. This is also something that the government of India is doing to reduce the loss that many of our discoms are actually taking in the market. We also saw 1,000 crores coming for BESS, which is battery energy, because we really need battery energy. And this is something called VGF, which is viability gap funding, which sometimes companies cannot put so much upfront money, so they use VGF as a method to do it, right? We also see that they want to now merge REC and PFC, so that is also going to be very interesting to look at, right? Carbon capture also has come into 500, so we are now slowly moving into carbon capture. So let's see, fingers crossed. But these are the companies that would benefit: Reliance, Adani, Power Grid, and NTPC. Now, railways saw a 10% hike. Now, in this, new lines actually went up by 10%. But what really went was just a transfer to the National Investment Fund. But the main things that went up was doubling, rolling stock, and signaling and telecom. These were the new things. Kilometer lines have also started coming in, but electrification projects have actually gone down, contrary to popular belief, right? So new lines is coming, definitely. Doubling of lines is coming. So these are some good news. And more lines means more assets required. So IRFC, Tatagar, all of these companies will start doing really well. Now, road and transport, which got the highest amount of money, which is even more than defense. Most of that money just went into roadworks and National Highway Authority, NHAI. So it just went into NHAI and roadworks. There is no breakup of this. I don't know if this will actually happen, because that's a huge allocation. But if it happens, then all your cement sector will do well, because cement sector in the last 3 years, they've been building capacity, and in fact right now overcapacity has happened. So now their overcapacity will actually be used with the demand coming from the government of building so many national highways. So if many national highways come and these high speed corridors come in, that should be a huge benefit for all of us, right? So this is, I think, yes, this is it. This is the entire episode, the deep dive of the budget. I hope this helped you guys in some way or the other. We take a lot of effort, a lot of time to actually build this, while running our fund, while running the small case and all of that, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and like this video. If you do, please comment below and share some love as well. Thank you guys. Take care. See you. Good night. Bye-bye.